Ladies and gentlemen, I am your East Side champion, Sugar Flurb, and this is J2 Hill, and welcome to what school do you go to? Championship Wrestling 2K division, straight from Baltimore, Maryland. So you know the audience is 100% white, because ain't no Negroes from Maryland. No sirree bucko, no sirree boy. Tonight we have a stacked card, including a tag team knockout elimination match between Stitches and the returning Mario Judah versus Scorp and his man Ruby Dad Cherry. Tamara Morgan is in fact in action tonight after a dominant series of matches. Kurt Angle teams up with all the X visuals against El Rey with Pinhead in his corner tonight in a singles match. And we also have another immaculate Dead Van Christ open challenge. Dead Van Christ trying to offer salvation to those with a top free title match. We also have Sugar Flurb Enterprise, the tag team champions, taking on Goku and Master Roshi in a tag team matchup.
It's gonna be crazy, boy.
But ladies and gentlemen, do note the immaculate bars and beats as this man, the unstoppable East Side champion Sugar Flurb, makes his way down to the ring. Curious to see what he has to say after a dominant performance retaining against Dimebag Darrell.
Look at him. Look at him.
Tracksuit Tyrant coming down to the ring in tracksuit number 58. When I reached the venue tonight, it was 57, but my valet was out of complete pocket, so it became 58. I had to stop and say, "Damn, shorty, where you learned to fillet like that?" When she said, "I was on YouTube and I watched J2 Heel give AJ Gray some incredulous flute dome with all his fan favorite tweets."
Nah, damn.
He said that pulled up on Twitter talking about, "I seen the J2 Heel tweets and I seen the immaculate alien neck flute dome double hand spin cycle gagging and twisting 5,000." And that's why we got 58 tracksuits instead of 57 tonight.
No, nigga.
J2 Heel celebrating tonight after winning 2 belts on this week's Sunday Night Slaughterhouse, aka the Donnybrook Demolition Derby. He's going to celebrate because instead of just tweeting about AJ Gray, he's going to tweet about AJ Gray and Lee Moriarty at the same time. Native American spit roast activities. Interesting to see what the East Side champion, the dominant Sugar Flurb, has to say tonight.
It feels good to be the champion once again. And let me tell you something, it's going to be for a very long time. And no homosexuals like J2 Heel, homosexual cuckolded simps like Scream, fake niggas like Mikey Mugiwara, glazed donut niggas like David, fake Jesus niggas like Deceased, gay ass old men like Scorp, or big ugly ass honkies like World Champion. All the X visuals can do goddamn shit to Sugar Flurb.
What do we have here? You should cut this music because it sucks. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, despite the fact that he took a large quantity of L's 1v1 against me in Guilty Gear, Mikey Mugiwara is making his way down to the ring with his afro, his Aleister Black t-shirt. His shoulders are very squared, so as you can see, there is none of this styling and profiling, none of the flamboyance and filleting of his Dio Mugiwara tag team. Very dead-ass individual here right now. I'm curious to see what Mikey Mugiwara is doing out here.
Every time I hop in this ring, there is fear from all angles, bro. There is no Mugiwara without fear, and the crowd knows it. There is no federation without Flurb, and the crowd knows it. But let me tell you, crowd, this man's whole life is the federation. This is just my side gig. I know what you've been saying. Mikey the underdog. Mikey ain't got no belts. Has Mikey even won any matches? Well, all that changes. And I don't want to hear no apologies, bro. Especially from a Faust player. I'm snatching your belt right off your waist the next time we meet in this ring, bro. You better be prepared, because I'm bringing the heat. I'm bringing the fear. I'm bringing Tony. You already know.
And as you can see, Sugar Flurb simply walks away from Mikey Mugiwara. There is no need for a response because Mikey Mugiwara is a Nagor player. He does not need. You don't need any other words in these streets because Mikey Mugiwara has made a career off of being all the X Visuals burner account. So it's interesting to see him try and go after a title despite a very large series of unsuccessful title attempts, particularly from him and his stable on Fire Pro. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Dead Van Christ Open Challenge, and perhaps Mikey Mugiwara should have answered this instead of stepping up to Sugar Fleur because he would have a much better chance at salvation and saving his career and his reputation by defeating another SoundCloud artist than he would the unstoppable head of the table.
The Dead Van Dominator.
Dead Van Dominator with the A School to Go to Championship Wrestling SoundCloud Valero I-75 title. Playing himself to the ring to the Ruby Dat Cherry type beats. An interesting change in music every week. It's almost like he's searching for a good theme song, and he's really failing at it. He might need some help from his apostles. Get Dimebag Darrell in the studio with Io Shirai, and they can cut some kind of SoundCloud Bones variant of Fire and Desire for this man, because certainly this ain't it.
Nigga died. I posted it. I put over his music because I posted it.
Goodness gracious, but you can see him very happy to be here, very glad to be here as he makes the lights focus on him. Big smile across his features. Man kind of do look like Marty Jannetty in the face a little bit. I'm confused. Maybe Marty Jannetty really his father and Scorp just a godfather. And ladies and gentlemen, the man who answers the open challenge is a man with far better music, a far better reputation, and a better record outside of his own title division. Blueface, baby!
Let's go.
Representing the J2 Heel Collective, Blueface making his way down to the ring looking like he might have hit a little bit of those Dead Van dabs before coming out here. Blue shoes.
Although I do not approve of this nigga fake crippin' with the blue rag at the right side.
Blue rag on the right, blue belt, blue underwear sagging from his pants, blue shoes, navy blue wife beater type beat, blue tattoos, blue lights, blue face playing blue face to the ring. That man got so much fucking blue it don't even make no goddamn sense. Dead Van Christ standing on the outside of the ring here, handing the referee his title at the beginning of this matchup. And you have to wonder, is Dead Van Christ possibly a little shook at the possibility of losing his SoundCloud title to the real Blue Meanie?
I don't think so, because this nigga's been washing niggas, so I think his confidence
the referee. Look how confident Blueface is for a nigga with 0 W's. Blueface has had 2 matches in the Federation. One was the East Side Royal Rumble, and the other was the East Side ladder match, and he was unsuccessful in both of those.
And niggas just fun, just happy to be here type niggas.
Absolutely. Big stomps, clubbing blows, Blueface fighting for Negroes everywhere
like,
here on this the final day
like
of Black History Month. Big clothesline. Blueface stacking them up here, ladies and gentlemen. A shove. Dead Van Christ ain't having none of this. There have been books written about him. There have been books written for him. Blueface is simply just a man who is a discounted NLE chopper.
He's trying to work his way up the ranks in the JT Hill Collective.
Absolutely. If he can win this matchup tonight, he'll already be ahead of Steve Harvey and Floyd Mayweather, who have never won titles here in the 2K division. Beautiful left hand there, going for some kind of torpedo maneuver, countered into a beautiful power bomb. I don't know, Dead Van flips with the dragon screw leg whip. That man got a little worried. Goes for a drop kick and he's dodged. Beautiful right shot. Do remember that Dead Van Christ is only 5 foot 8 inches tall, while Blueface looks at least to be 6'1". Dead Van Hurricanrana bringing back some of his classic moveset from back in the day. Perhaps that's what he needs to remain an unstoppable champion here. He has had 4 successful title defenses, but they were not consecutive due to the fact that Pennywise bodied this nigga.
Oh shit, never mind.
Wait a minute. Tornado to DDT. Stacking him up. Dragging him away. Going for the cover here off the Tornado 2 DDT like he was J2 heel. 1 count kick out. This has been the first time, arguably, since his return that Dead Van Christ has ever been kicked out of at 1 before. And you can see that that's really getting to the Lord with all of this aggressive, damn near racist offense here on this fine Black History Month as he styles and profiles with the stretches on this headlock. He's golden blue face to get up. He's not in a good mood after seeing the Donnybrook Demolition Derby as that step-up Enziguri breaks open Blueface. And you have to pray for the sake of his gang that Blueface, beautiful Devon Dudley tornado elbow type beat. You have to pray for the fate of his gang that this man is bleeding blue and not red. It looks like he's stacking up the champ. Got him up. Wait a minute. Oh. Flatliner lie detector type beat, dragging the champ and going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out here. Dead Van Christ is still in it with the Jimmy Choo sandals. Look at him. He's not looking too good right now. Wait a minute. Blueface. Willem Dafoe not noticing him take the cover off that turnbuckle. Interesting maneuver there by Blueface. J2 heel are the dirtiest players in the game. A shovel kick there. Goes for the kick and he misses. Goes for some kind of maneuver, countered into an Irish whip right into the corner. Blueface getting kick to the midsection, off the top rope. J2 destroyer type B. Goodness, into the cover here. 1, 2, kick out. Nobody has ever kicked out of 2 pinfalls from Dead Van Christ since his return to dominance as the SoundCloud Valero Wawa Hoagie Warlord champion.
He's getting tested.
Goodness, what a jawbreaker there. Blueface yelling. Crowd yelling along with him. Blueface, baby. What is going on here? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. From the back. What just happened? He just played with the lights here. Did the Lord just cheat? Did the Lord just use his supernatural abilities to cheat Blueface here before hitting the Dead Van Dominator? This is a very interesting development. 2, 3. Dead Van Christ retains here, but you have to think based off of his heavy breathing after the match. J2 straight is jumping Dead Van Christ.
Put the boost to
Blueface, you get shirt off. Crowd chanting, you suck as Blueface. Screen. J2 just lay out the Lord. The Hilfiger heathens, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? Unbelievable. This is disgusting. We hate to see it. We hate to see it. But up next, we have a tag team knockout elimination match between Stitches and the returning Mario Judah versus Scorp and Ruby Da Cherry. And I'm still shocked after what happened to Dead Van Christ. Unbelievable.
He crossed us. He shouldn't have crossed us. Him and his daddy.
And ladies and gentlemen, making his way back to the Federation after losing the East title to team up with the most dominant champion in Federation history, Stitches and Mario Judah. Interesting to see this big, disgusting, greasy, dirty, black wife beater wearing drug addicted tag team. This is exactly what nobody wanted to see. The APA are back and they have a SoundCloud account.
Crazy.
The biggest, most dominant looking team in the Federation but can they reign victorious here against this interesting combination of personalities in OG Scorp and his stepbrother, Ruby Da Cherry?
His stepbrother. It's
shockingly enough, while it is dad season, I would like to point notice to the fact that OG Scorp teamed up with Ruby Da Cherry and was the first member of the OG Scorp Dead Van Christ shooter family to have a good entrance song. He had to whip out some Ruby Da Cherry bars to have a good theme song. Maybe his son should do that too.
Oh damn. I
do apologize for any disrespect to the Lord Dead Van Christ after what he just received from three Negroes, but you know we really do need better entrance themes for the white people.
2.5 Negroes.
I mean, I guess so. More like 2 Negroes and 1 guy in blackface, because Screen ain't really a Negro, but that's besides the point. Willem Dafoe is the referee once again. Stitches and Ruby Da Cherry rekindling their rivalry that led to some incredible matches, including the triple threat school shooter title match where Stitches and Ruby Da Cherry went at it for 35 minutes after making former school shooter champion J2 Heel a complete jobbing afterthought in that matchup. And on the other side of the ring, you can see the Akuma-looking Mario Judah. He doesn't give a fuck about no Playboy Cardi Whole Lotta Red Deluxe Edition, because Playboy Cardi and Whole Lotta Red are both garbage. He out here trying to work on OG Scorp, who he thought he had put in a body bag after throwing him off the cell and dropping the elbow through it.
Oh, dropping Stitches on the outside.
Stitches down on the outside. This is a tag team knockout elimination match, tornado style. There are no rules, no regulations. The only way to win is to knock your opponent out. We can see Stitches and Ruby fighting on the outside for that ladder as Stitches lays Ruby Da Cherry out. OG Scorp going back and forth with Mario Judah, and it does not look like he's on the good side here. Beautiful kick here by Mario Judah. Outside, Stitches and Ruby still going at it, clubbing blows. Sugar Flurb Enterprises looking slightly dominant in this first segment of the match. A beautiful back suplex as OG Scorp takes it to Mario Judah. OG Scorp slinging a lot of obscenities, remembering his time in the Civil War, fighting for the Confederacy.
Robert E. Lee
hitting the wave. That's the move he tried to use to pull black women named Keisha at Studio 54 in the 1970s. Beautiful atomic drop there by that man, Mario Judah, whipping out some moves that we haven't seen him use before. Fireman's carry. Beautiful Samoan drop there. Have yet to see the Mario Judah DDT. Jawbreaker counter by OG Scorp as Stitches and Ruby Da Cherry continue to go at it on the outside. These men all have beef, and they're all out here to fuck each other up. They're out here to end any possible grudges, squash any beef by putting each other away once and for all. The Judas Effect DDT. Crowd starting to get loud. Stitches just got hit with a stunner on the outside and landed on the ladder. Jawbreaker counter there. Beautiful running DDT, trying to take Mario Judah's maneuvers back at him. Mario Judah climbing to the apron. Stitches shoving off Ruby Da Cherry. Not often Stitches and Scorp are in the same ring. Very interesting to see where this would lead, due to the fact that Stitches is currently having a little bit of problems with OG Scorp, who thinks he stands a chance at winning the school shooter title match. Going at him from behind, kick to the back. If Scorp does have it in him, it is only at a pure racial contrarianism, much like we saw in the Donnybrook Demolition Derby earlier tonight, where OG Scorp eliminated Sugar Flurb from the East Side Battle Royal. Right hand by Scorp to Mario Judah. Stitches and Ruby Da Cherry still going at it, exchanging blows. 2 dangerous shooters, 2 dangerous strikers, as Mario Judah is battered with a series of suplexes.
These niggas.
Scorp on the outside, the chicken wing.
Oh,
Hitting with the chicken wing pile driver on the concrete. It's not looking too good for Mario Judah here, ladies and gentlemen. Mario Judah's trying to fight back, but after losing the East Side title, I don't know how much he still has in him. Battered off the apron, the hardest part of the ring. Scorp taking it to Mario Judah. Big Mongolian chop. Mario Judah grabbing it absolutely nothing. Thinking it was one of his white women he's paralyzing on Instagram Live or some shit. Stitches with the quick get up tech. Beautiful spine buster there as OG Scorp grabs the ladder. Fighting with Mario Judah, who manages to wrest it away. What do we have here? Half and half suplex by Mario Judah. Looks like Mario Judah is turning into a little bit of a technical machine here as he's countered with a Hurricanrana. We used to only see 25 DDTs, but now we're seeing a large roster of moves here. He's got him up in the fireman's carry, and it looks like OG Scorp has been posted. I hope he has plenty of CBD back oil for that one. Can't even see what's going on the outside because both of these niggas are wearing absolute pitch black. And it looks like on the outside, another double underhook pedigree chicken wing. Oh my God. I think Mario Judah's out from that one. That man got put out by two of those ridiculous pile drivers as OG Scorp starts hitting some kind of gentrified shmoney dance. I know OG Scorp wears Sperry's and khakis on a Thursday afternoon as he goes through his sheds. Teaming up, drops him with a falling reverse DDT, a 2-on-1 scenario against the school shooter champion. Both of these men have history with Stitches. Both of these men have beef with Stitches. It's not looking good for the school shooter champion, who has been relatively unstoppable since his debut here in AWSDYG2CW Championship Wrestling. The stunner to Stitches. Stitches is still not down. He's got one of them big, ugly Cuban nigga heads. That man got the padded do-rag. That man got the padded skull. He put a brick in his skull. Not looking good for Stitches here. Another stunner. And Stitches is down and out. After Mario Judah got absolutely scrubbed for 15 minutes, the 2-on-1 assault allows OG Scorp and Ruby Dad Cherry, Stepdad Season, to claim victory in this tag team elimination match. And you have to wonder what's going through the minds of not only Stitches, but also Sugar Flurb himself after seeing the school shooter champions arguably first loss here in AWSDYG2CW Championship Wrestling. However, do note that Stitches still holds the title here, and he might hold it longer than Muda held the Fire Pro World title. But ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to our next matchup of the evening. Samara Morgan, the dominant women's champion, the true suplex machine, the sorceress of the plex, is in action here tonight. But who exactly is going to challenge this dominant, inhuman force in the women's division? As you can see, the odd graphics playing across the screen right now. Red lights flashing about. Some ugly ass white woman brushing her hair. Some random house in Kansas. The lofi hip hop beats that Dead Van Christ needs to get a lease for. Kind of beats that J2 Heel also needs a lease for, so he can just play an instrumental. The red lights and the smoke as we see the unstoppable women's champion, the big purple belt around her waist, as she just simply prepares to make her way to the ring. A very methodical competitor as she limbers and lumbers to the ring very slowly. She wants everybody to bask in her glory as the women's champion. The most frightening individual in the history of the women's division. We had thought that J2 Medea would be the unstoppable force here, But it seems that the true unstoppable women's champion is right there with the Corpse Bride sponsorship on deck. Slow limbering, moving her seemingly decaying joints. Making her way to the top rope as the smoke that we believe to be the evaporated blood of her vanquished enemies coats her in a thin mist. Do note that since winning the championship, we have not seen heads or tails of her opponents, Io Shirai or the MAGA mistress, Linda McMahon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of the formerly unstoppable, unconquestable women's champion, making her way to the ring, standing in at 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 355 pounds, fighting out of Oklahoma, J2 Trans. Interesting to see that the person who would walk down to the ring against this demon would be J2 Belts himself. First time we've seen Medea in a very, very long time. Last time we saw Medea was in a tag team match. Excuse me, I stand corrected by myself. Last time we saw Medea, she was teaming up with Steve Harvey and someone else to absolutely destroy OG Scorp. You have to wonder if OG Scorp himself is watching this match, wishing that he could throw on some fake titties and beat the shit out of Medea once again. Goes for some kind of basement drop kick and misses like shit. We have never seen beautiful, disgusting deadlift choke bomb there. We have never seen Samara Morgan up against a competitor this large. She just shoves her off. The largest competitor that Samara Morgan has had to deal with is, in fact, Linda McMahon, who is absolutely puny in comparison to Mabel Madea Simmons. Kicks to the midsection. Stomps a Hurricanrana. Drops him. Do note that in the audience there was someone with an "I'm down with that" sign, paying homage to the fact that we have J2 Trans in the ring right now, and that was in fact Screen holding that sign up. Chop to the chest right there, kick to the midsection, whipped into the corner, stacked up on the top rope. Gets down, but hits the Hurricanrana. Ooh, might have hit her legs on a couple of the turnbuckles there. Very interesting, because that might cause a little bit of damage to the legs of Medea, reducing the power of the former women's champion.
What the hell? Yo. Can you hear me? What the fuck? Am I back?
I can hear you, yes, sir.
I'm back.
Monstrous sidewalk slam. Stomped right there to the midsection of the women's champion. Beautiful arm drag takedown there, showing off some of the power of Samara Morgan. An inhuman force with inhuman power. Into the chicken wing face lock. Got her into this Oscar lock type beat. She's got her in that ring. Fights out of it with the elbow. I don't know if Samara got all of that body scissors with the absolute monumental size of Medea.
Oh, damn, the big ass power bomb.
Big power bomb by the women's champion, who looks like a child in comparison to her opponent tonight. And if Samara Morgan can be victorious here tonight, you have to wonder if anyone will ever stop her here in the women's division. Medea going for what appears to be a series of clubbing blows, but possibly missing due to the lack of size of her opponent. One count on that crucifix pinfall. Looks like she's goading her opponent into getting up. And then when Medea stays down, she's got her in the bow and arrow hold. working the back and the joints. There's already a lot of strain put on J2 Heel's back by wearing the fake titties for this matchup. Imagine the bow and arrow hold. Working them off the ropes. Beautiful maneuver right there. Up to the top rope. Madea trying to roll out of the way, goading her opponent into getting up. Barely able to reach her feet. Wait a minute, counted into a power bomb.
Shit.
Ooh, the kip up into Hurricanrana. We're seeing a lot of athletic offense here from Samara Morgan, who's normally more of a slow, methodical grappler here, as J2 Madea is tied up in the surfboard. This is a very shocking maneuver to see because of the sheer size difference between these two competitors. This David and Goliath like matchup here. Counter on the kick right there, goes for some kind of splash but misses. Hurricanrana able to take the big woman down. Got her stacked up. Wait a minute. Thought she was gonna get off a suplex, but that wasn't happening. That wasn't happening. Goes for some kind of headlock right out of it. Kick to the mid. Wait a minute. She's got it set up. Got it with the pump handle exploder. God damn. A goddamn 350-pound exploder suplex. Incredible. As Madea is vanquished here by the unstoppable, inhuman champion Samara Sam Puckett from the Southern Goth Mob, Morgan. Look at that as she makes her way up to the top rope to just gloat as J2 Madea rolls away and turns her head away.
In defeat.
Unhappy. Very interesting to see that. Perhaps we might see Madea take another shot at Samara Morgan somewhere down the line. But up next we have Kurt Angle with all the X visuals in his corner taking on El Rey, who has Pinhead in his corner in a non-title exhibition matchup here in the 2K division.
This has been a crazy rivalry between these four over the past month or so.
Absolutely. The Vatos Locos Civil War as all the perk visuals make their way to the ring. And you can see right there, despite looking like Chad Gable before the haircut, that man, all the X visuals, pale as fuck, but he has the shimmering, shining, splendid gold world heavyweight title around his waist, something that every man in this federation wants a piece of.
The Colt Cabana type beat.
Look, Percocet Curtis pulling double duty after his unsuccessful tag team title match due to the Donnybrook screw job.
Crazy.
Yes, sir, and coming down to the ring, fighting out of San Diego, California, standing at 5 feet 4 inches tall and weighing in at 165 pounds with Pinhead at his side. He is Kung Fu Vampire El Rey David. And despite a series of unsuccessful matchups against all the X visuals and Percocet Curtis Angle, you could just see nothing but pure laser focus on El Rey's face. Despite what you might think is an egregious appearance and an even more egregious theme song opening up with the Waka Flocka Flame What Eat Do, this man is incredibly serious. The slicked back guapo fade, Pinhead almost paying tribute to his lord of sorts, the master of the horror movie honkies, against the Percocet Paladin, Curtis Angular.
This is gonna be wild.
Tie up in the corner here. Two incredibly technical wrestlers clubbing blow. Looks like the referee is on the side of Kurt Angle, as we have a lot of interesting refereeing decisions here by the Caucasian referees on this Black History Month night. Stacks him up. Beautiful arm drag counter. Seamless maneuvering into that chop.
Oh, he's
Whips him off to the apron. Into a belly-to-belly throw over the top rope. That looked like it hurt like shit. Got some set back up. Got him in a double leg takedown. Some beautiful wrestling techniques. Right hand, left hand. Right hand, beautiful spear. Spear for spear. These men have 0 missed spear attempts here tonight, both of them. Working them on the ropes here, racking them off. Kick to the back of the head. All the X visuals on the outside watching. Kawada kick type B into the stomp to the midsection. You can see the anger slowly starting to seep in to El Ray David here. Fireman's carry takedown as he starts to take a dominant lead in this exhibition matchup. Off the ropes again for Percocet Curtis. After winning the matchup last week in a tag team tag team endeavor, as all the Perk visuals, it's almost looking like Kurt Angle is a follower here instead of a leader. I had assumed that he was leading all the X visuals into battle with the Charlie Haas fit and the Percocet in the jock strap. It might be the other way around. El Ray trying to gain momentum back in this matchup. Pinhead watching on the outside with his weird ass fit on. Kick to the midsection as Kurt Angle counters. Huge belly to belly throw by that man Kurt. Stacks up El Ray David. Goes for the Irish whip. Gets him out of the ring. But it's very interesting because Kurt Angle threw him out of the ring right by Pinhead. So it might not be very good for him to go out there with Pinhead on the outside. Dragon screw leg whip by El Ray AAA. Tying up here, shoves David off. Right hand countered. Quick right jab. Big left hand. Blow for blow, toe for toe. The strikes. Back and forth here. You think this was a school shooter division match. Right hand. Right hand. Right hand again. Fists are flying here. Wait a minute. What's Pinhead doing? Goodness. Stacking them up here. Right in front of us at the commentary desk. J2 Saxton right next to me, as you can see on your screen. Arm drag takedown. Got him from behind. Goes for a wrestling hold. Counted into a modified hip toss. Right hand. Kick to the leg. A very beautiful power slam there. A very competitive back and forth match between these two competitors. This is good old-fashioned wrestling. Suplex, holds on to him and rolls him through. Stacks him up, suplexes him again, and he does it a second time. And it hits him with Jorge, Juan, and Jesus, the three amigos. This was how that man David won his last match with the three amigos. 1 count, 2 count, kick out here by Kurt Angle. It looks like with that kick out, Kurt Angle's making it to his feet faster than before. Elbow counter, kick to the midsection. Got him up, some type of bear hug, countered. Right hand, no, countered into a forearm. Back and forth and back and forth here. Another suplex. It looks like he's about to hit him with Pablo, Ricardo, and Salvatore. Another 3 amigos. Stacks him up here. What are we going to see here? Stacks him up. He's got him up. Jumping tombstone pile driver. That's got it. Just puts his hand on his chest to use him as leverage to stand up. Drags him to the center of the ring and covers him. This is disrespectful. That putting his hand on his chest was not necessary. But he was still able to kick out after 6 suplexes and a monumental tombstone pile driver. And he stacks him up again. And another jumping tombstone pile driver. And he gets him up 1. Wait a minute. All the X visuals he just pulled the referee out of the ring. He just pulled the referee out of the ring. That could be a disqualification here. Smart man working for his teammate. Wait a minute. David looks like he's calling the pinhead here. Oh, he's got him in the rest lock. He's got him in the rest lock here. He's got him in the chin lock, the modified Dragon Sleeper chin lock, kick, knee. Got him stacked up here. Whips him, countered, belly to belly suplex. Looks like Percocet Curtis Angle starting to feel it. Looks like the bean might be kicking in. Stacks him up, clothesline. Stacks him up, back up, clothesline. Goes for a clothesline, misses, off the rope. Huge mock speed, tilt-a-whirl, backbreaker type beat. Gets him from behind, German suplex. Go bounced off the ropes, might cause even more CTE damage. And another German suplex. And a third German suplex to El Ray David. Unbelievable that this man, all the X visuals, pulled such a heinous underhanded maneuver after being the former People's Champion by vanquishing J2 Heel when he won the title. As David makes it to his feet, the right hand, the angle slam, 1, 2. Wait a minute, what's Pinhead doing on the outside? It looks like he's calling for something. Very interesting to see Pinhead making those machinations. Is he calling for something, or is he just simply trying to play mind games with his opponents?
Whatever he's doing, he's earning his money. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing out there.
Absolutely, right hand to the outside. David just simply staring at his opponent before rolling to the outside. The bean did kick in, but it looks like the bean might have wore off. Fireman's carry takedown. Pinhead keeps rolling his shoulders, but he has yet to get involved. Even all the X visuals, who was supposed to be the People's Champion, the World Heavyweight Champion, pulled some underhanded, skeevy techniques to keep Kurt Angle in this matchup. Goes for some kind of front face lock, countered, rolls into an arm bar here. Got him in an arm bar. David's close to the ropes, but can he reach the ropes? Counters it. Both men up, kick to the face as he tries to roll up. Single leg lock here, Lamborghini leg lock, kick to the face, breaks the leg lock. Trading blow for blow, grapple for grapple, submission for submission. Huge drop kick right there by that man. Big series of left hands to El Ray David. A kick to the midsection. And it looks like Kurt Angle is starting to take control of this match once again. Working on the neck and the muscles of that man David with that modified vice grip right there. Jawbreaker counter. Got him. Ooh, wait a minute. Some kind of twisting Salida del Sol type beat. We've never seen anything like that here in A. What school do you go to? Championship Wrestling. Got him up in the fireman's carry. Series of elbows takes him off. Kurt Angle fights him off. European uppercut. Stacks him up. Rolls him over. And he's in the ankle lock. El Ray's in the ankle lock. But he managed to get the rope and break the hold there. Grabbing the leg. Knee to the knee. Knee to the knee. Knee to the hamstring. Goodness, a series of blows. It's not looking good for El Ray right now. El Ray, Pinhead might need to pull some shenanigans, you know. And another angle slam. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Pinhead caused an interference here. Pinhead up on the ropes. Look at all the X visuals on the other side of the ring. He's not happy about that. Beautiful step up into Guri. No, he misses. Counters him, catches him. Punch to the gut here. Stacks him up again. 1. Rolls him up, stacks him up, flips him over. 2. Rolls him up, flips him over, stacks him up. And he hits him with 3 of them things. 3 amigos. He just hit him with the Marcos, the Marcus, and the Ricardo. Ladies and gentlemen, after 9 suplexes, 2 tombstones, and a series of wild offense, El Ray David and Pinhead here are victorious against Percocet Curtis, the angular one. 9 suplexes in 3 series of 3. Spell the end for that man, Kurt Angle. What an absolute banger of a match. Unbelievable. As you see this highlight reel here. Angle slams and tombstones and corkscrew, sliced bread, Salida del Sol, crossroads, drift away type beat. El Rey looking very gassed here after finally getting a victory, as the crowd starts chanting "You suck" at the biggest babyface in the company. Very happy to be victorious here tonight. Look at all the X visuals on the outside. Not too happy about seeing his homie take the L from El Rey. What an absolute instant classic. 6.5 stars here. But next up is the main event. Goku and Master Roshi take on Sugar Flurb Enterprise in a non-title tag team matchup. And we of Sugar Flurb Enterprise are definitely going to have a talk with everybody in the back, because in case you're not aware, wrestling tradition dictates that the champions come out second. And we do not stand for disrespect here in What School Do You Go To? Championship Wrestling. We are the top guys. We are the main event mafia. We are the big dogs, and we will have a semblance of respect here as Geese Howard and Vegeta make their way to the ring, sporting the beautiful, illustrious, critically acclaimed tag team championships. Something that you never thought you'd see, ladies and gentlemen, the tag team titles off of Vatos Locos for once. Both champions poised and ready.
Here comes the cell-shaded soldiers.
Absolutely, as the pyro and the Crip lights play them to the ring with the Bruce Falconer plagiarism soundtrack. You know exactly who they are. They are Goku and Master Roshi, and they are representatives of all the X visuals, slowly lumbering their way to the ring. Very interesting tonight that Lil Deceased is the only man to have a whack theme song. No disrespect to him, but maybe there's a reason why he got jumped. Slow and methodical as these two men make their way to the ring, taking a page out of their manager Undertaker Jr.'s playbook of slow-paced entrances. Step by step, the cell-shaded Super Saiyan soldier makes his way to the ring with that man, the Turtle Hermit. Tag team champions are poised and ready for this, ladies and gentlemen. Vegeta has been waiting for months to see Goku debut here in this federation. He's been waiting for a chance to get his hands on him. Just an absolute look of disgust on the face of that man Goku as Master Roshi's 5'5" ass tries and climb over the top rope. We're starting things off with that man, the tag team champion Vegeta, and the cell-shaded Super Saiyan soldier Goku. Kick right there to the midsection. Jumping forearm again. These men have a very, very, very household name, historic rivalry. Big hip toss there by that man Vegeta. Normally that man Goku comes out on the winning end a clean 10 out of 10 times, but Vegeta knows that with the aid of Geese Howard and the Gucci Geese Howard, Sugar Flurb, that he can finally vanquish this age-old nightmare in Goku.
It's a test for him to see if he can finally get Goku off his back.
Absolutely stacking them up. 1 count, kick out. Kick to the back right there. Kick to the midsection. To the side. Big combo here. Beautiful leg sweep right there. Where the Brian Fury Snake Edge. 2 count. Kick out. little early on to get a 2 count. Not looking very good for Goku and Roshi here, ladies and gentlemen. Whipped into the corner. Tag as the Kame School Turtle Hermit glitches through the ropes as they hit the boot of doom. Much like this is a whack team, these niggas are hitting whack tag team finishers. I see a magic killer and I'm finding them for emotional trauma because I don't need to experience that bullshit. Kick to the head there, ladies and gentlemen. Whip off the rope. Kick by that man, Vegeta, who has yet to tag. Back suplex countered into the crossbody. Not the right corner for Master Roshi to be in. You can hear Geese Howard on the outside screaming and hollering at him. Calling him an old-ass man. Calling him Master Roshi, and the R stands for Kelly. My man said Roshi means R. Kelly on high schoolers in it.
Oh, the drop toe hold.
Beautiful. Drop toe hold into the headlock right there. Do know that Vegeta is one of the scariest strikers here in this federation due to the fact that he is the only man to win off of the odd abortion-like series of gut punches. Kick to the back of the leg. Whipped into the corner right there. Elbow. Wrong corner for Vegeta to be in, but he's a fighter. Geese has yet to be in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth here from these men. Beautiful arm drag takedown. Drags him and drops him. Huge set of knees to the middle of the knee right there. Somewhere between the hamstring. Quick jab. Master Roshi is a martial artist. Modified knee breaker. Sets him up. Right hand. Jawbreaker counter. Breaks all of Master Roshi's momentum with that quick maneuver. Looks like he's at... Wait a minute. Not even tagging in Geese Howard. What is going on here? Hopping out. Hopping in. Hopping out. Hopping in. Got him stacked up. Got his hands up. Fist drop right there by that man Vegeta. Trying to stomp Master Roshi as he rolls away. Odd lack of synergy here between Geese and Vegeta. Unless Vegeta is that enthused about being victorious tonight. Goes for a right hand and he misses wildly. Countered. He gets stacked up. Goes for some kind of suplex type maneuver. And he gets him. Geese calling for the tag. Master Roshi trying to stop that with all of his maneuvering and all of his striking. More shots to the legs of that man Vegeta. Whips him into the corner. Kicks him in the midsection. Just a big series of stomps to the Turtle Hermit. And in comes Geese Howard as they start this absolute stampede on this old ass rapper. Vegeta's sick and tired of this old man. This old man trying to beat his meat in public. This old man trying to read Playboy in 2021 when there is so many other options for you. This old man trying to creep on his wife. He ain't having absolutely none of that shit. Vegeta is the biggest babyface in the tag team division, and he is here to vanquish the patois pervert. In comes Goku. Geese and Goku have not been in the same ring as each other since the 2K Royal Rumble, where Geese Howard and Goku went at it before the 25th man entered the ring.
Oh, Geese Howard with the
big choke bomb, word to Jackson Riker. Working the arm here. Geese Howard, the freshest competitor in this matchup. Kick to the midsection, blocked by Goku. Backs him up. Geese flips over him. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combination there. A little bit of 420 Val Venus Kush, making it to ringside with a little bit of contact high. The amount of dead Van Dabs being hit after getting ran up on like that is stupendous. Rolling senton into the Swanton Bomb. The tag team champions. 1, 2, Master Roshi busted open by Geese Howard on the other side of your screen. Ladies and gentlemen, they were no match for the tag team champions, who seemed to just have absolutely no difficulty in this matchup. Geese Howard really had every time of the ring, but it was all he needed to win this matchup. The Jackson Riker Mega Bomb, the Swanton Bomb by the tag team champions. What a shocking display here by Sugar Flurb Enterprises.
Dominant
Tag team champions. Geese Howard, one of the most dominant competitors in Federation history, two-time East Side champion, tag team champion on 2K, and Fire Pro World Heavyweight champion, one of the most dominant competitors in the entire industry.
Uh-oh. Hell no! I swear to God.
Another pay-per-view presented by the J2 Heel Collected.
Let's go. The fuck on.
2 matches of the X versus the winner of the Tribal Royale. J2 Heel versus Dead Man Christ and the Sound Cloud.
The great Native American Bash.
The great Native American Bash here next week on the 2K division.